Tools and materials. Tape measure. French curve. Ruler. Marker for demo use only. Pencil with eraser. Tracing wheel. Carbon paper or tracing paper. A pair of scissors. Pattern paper. Procedure. Fold the pattern paper in 2 halves, with the center fold at the left side. Mark the center fold.
Measure 1 inch from the top edge, and draw a line perpendicular to the center fold.
Mark the corner A. Write actual body measurements, ABM, correctly and compute the measurements, CM.
Armhole, AH. Sleeve length, SL. Lower arm girth, LAG.
In pattern drafting, only half of the armhole, and lower arm girth, lag, measurements is needed, so they are divided by 2.
From the first line, which is line A, measure downward using sleeve length.
Draw a horizontal line and mark the corner B.
Point C is 5 inches downward from point A.
From line A, draw a diagonal line equal to 1/2 of armhole measurement to locate point B. Measure using 1/2 of lower arm girth from point B to locate point E. Connect points D and E with a line. Measure 1 inch to the right to locate point F. Divide line A, D into 3 equal parts. Label the points G and H. Observe how line AD is divided into 3 equal parts. Mark point G and point H. From points G and H, draw lines perpendicular to line AD. Make sure each line forms a 90 degrees angle. From point G, measure 1/2 inch upward to locate point G1. From G1, measure 1/4 inch to locate G2. From point H, measure 1/2 inch downward to locate point H1. From points H, measure 1/4 inch upward to locate point H2. One inch. Remember, there are 8 1/8 and 4 1/4 in an inch. Shaping the armhole. Take note of how the armhole is shaped. Shaping the front part of the armhole. By connecting points G1 and H1, H1 and D. Shape the back part of the armhole. Connect G2 and H2, H2 and D. Make sure line H2D is not below line AD. Trace the front armhole, lines BE and DE. Follow which lines should be traced onto the back of the other half of the pattern. Since used pattern paper is being used, marks ABM and CM are not included. Apply allowances. Measure 1/2 inch from the back armhole. Measure 3/4 inch from line DE. Measure 1 1/4 inch from line BE. Connect the lines using drafting tools to produce smooth lines. Open the pattern and apply allowance at the front armhole. Cut along line BE, making sure to include the other half. Fold along line BE, and cut line ED. Make sure to include the folded allowance of line BE. Open the pattern and cut along the cut edge of the armhole. Mark the pattern front and back. Now the final pattern is done. God bless everyone.